Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. Fingers crossed. Oh god, this looks so weird with all the paintings. Fingers crossed that everything will be running smoothly this episode and that the villager over there is not gonna cause any problems. We can bring the sea vibe painting back to that one house. Do we have any use for paintings? For making more printing presses? Wow, yeah, not right now, thank you. Let's organize this real quick, and maybe we'll... I don't really want to... Oh, the red tulips are full. What do you mean we have 104 stacks of these? Okay, we need more upgrades in here. We very much do. Yeah, I'm a little worried that, the villager could now be the reason that everything is kind of falling apart. But hey, we're gonna figure some stuff out. We're gonna test different things, and maybe it will also just randomly stop again, just like how it started. Maybe we need another Enderman in our house and stealing stuff, because it basically started after that. Still pointing the blame on that guy. I mean, if you just pour it into my house in the middle of the night and steal my trapdoor that has been there for over 1,000 episodes, then yes, you're the one I will be blaming. Don't be surprised. The way I'm now like constantly paranoidly checking if I'm really recording. I mean, technically he is currently rendered, I guess, but let's not mention it too much, because of course now we have our carpenters and DecoCraft thing again, so we do a quick relog. Don't know why that's a thing now, but hey, as long as this fixes it, that's gonna be the villager. Okay, villager, please cooperate with me here. He is not. Okay. That's really not good. Are we gonna be able to move? Thank you. So much for that. I don't really know what to do here, because given that before it was the paintings, the crash report had also mentioned, the item frame that held the clipboard from Bibliocraft. Like, what if basically any entity we have is gonna end up being problematic? You know what I mean? Like, how much more do we have to give up in order to properly play the game? Because I would like to keep my things, I am attached to them. And I don't want to have every single episode now be struggle because there might be an entity somewhere. I could imagine the villager might be, because he's name tagged. Name tagged. It was a lot better after we removed the paintings. The one positive thing currently about these crashes is that I can look on my phone for a few seconds every time we crash, because Naked Community Day just started in Pokemon Go like 3 minutes ago. So now I was able to catch all the spawns around my house. Okay, did we... Yeah, I think we managed to avoid the struggle. The thing is, I would like to bring back this painting, I don't really want to do anything in the swamp. I don't know what we'd be doing here right now. We're gonna risk it, and if it keeps happening, I might just honestly take Life in the Woods for a little break, because this is just incredibly frustrating. And yeah, I mean, obviously it would absolutely break my heart to pause this. We've been playing for so long, and I want to keep things the way they are, I like the fact that we've been uploading again daily since, I don't know, I think 1.5 years now almost. And I don't know. Wait, what? That's the shower that looks so weird and double glassy. Okay, so avoid the villager, but what other things could possibly be upsetting the game? You know, I'm trying to think of things that, if we manage to fix the stuff with the villager, however we may do that, whether it's putting him in the nether or I don't even know. Like, if we remove him, what's gonna come after that? What will be the next reason? Will it be all the dogs that we have? You know? So, part of me kind of wants to run around a little bit, and we could... I'm pretty sure we do have some vanilla paintings without the Bibliocraft painting frames in the Cabin Mountains. And, you know, navigating that when you're crashing like every 10 seconds is a lot more of a struggle than in the everyday life area. So that's not really what I want to do right now, I think. Now the beach cabins still have a bunch of paintings. Let me just take a little visit to the docks. Because you also have vanilla paintings. A lot. You only have vanilla paintings in here. Yeah, now Carpenter's is being funky again. So now the question is, if we relog one more time, are the paintings in the Doggo Fun Cave gonna be the next problem? Given that, you know, they're vanilla paintings, and those are apparently incredibly bad blocks that the game doesn't really like. Okay, why are you not rendering this one? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Okay, but we're okay for now. Does that mean we're just gonna do some basement stuff? Question mark. It's just a struggle. Like, I know I really need to like sit down and do a lot of research, I guess, on these. Okay, one more relog, I guess, on these tessellating crashes. But when it first happened, I didn't really find anything that was similar to what we were experiencing. To be fair, now it's different from what we first had, so maybe now the results that I'd get would be matching, and, you know, maybe I just need to talk to some intelligent people that know how the heck this game works. Because I don't. Let's just, I don't know, make some stuff look pretty, I guess. You know, we had like one area here that had like chalk around it. Was it further up? I guess it was further up then. The sugarcane farm was completely marbled. Okay, that's good. Honestly, if we're already down here, we might as well, you know. Currently, we're kinda just... I don't even know how to put it into words. We're just trying to keep the world alive in a way. To not be crashing at all times, and it's just all really, really frustrating. Because every time we have like another little issue, it just makes me worried that it could possibly be the end of at least this season. And I never had a plan to make multiple seasons. The only possible reason for me to do multiple seasons would be because of corruption issues. Well, I don't want to do that. We still have all these projects that we can finally get started on now that we have a good amount of resources. We still haven't found an Origin Island. I want to figure out what the heck is wrong with our structure spawns, you know. I want to find new structures again. Even if that means I have to walk a million blocks. I don't care. I'll do that. But, you know, if everything... my nose is itching. If everything falls apart, then we're not really gonna have a chance to accomplish any of that. Which I don't really want. You know? I wanna have my fun little block gaming experiences. Oh God, why is my face itching? I think probably because I have a bunch of hairs that are blown into it by the fan right now. It's just kind of tickling. Don't want to leave anything behind. Grab that. So we have inventory space, that's good. I do really like the way sugarcane looks. Okay, apparently I don't. Is now the sugarcane the reason we're crashing? I'm gonna look at this crash report. You know, in order to keep the possibility of fixing this realistic, what I think I'll do is today and like tonight and whatnot, I'll research as much as I can, you know, maybe reach out to some people on like technical, because I think I'm still on this one modded, like helping with mod issue Discord server. I think I'm still on there. And you know, just ask some people that know stuff. And you know, see if somehow I could fix it. I don't know, maybe even dare to take out Optifine and install that other mod. I forgot the name. Something with A, I think it was. And we're crashing. Because that crash report just now, it just didn't mention anything. And I don't know, you know. Oh, we didn't even sleep? Okay, then we're gonna do that again, I guess. And the thing is, you know, even if we check out the vanilla paintings that we have in the Doggo Fun Cave, what if it then turns back to bibliocraft being an issue? So this chair could be an issue, and then it could be like, well, all the other bibliocraft frames are an issue, and then all entities are an issue, and then does Digocraft count towards that? I don't even know, you know. This is just very, very, very frustrating. And depending on how this keeps going while we're in the basement, I might not even do a full episode, honestly. And it would break my heart if the last few episodes are gonna end up being shorter and shorter and having more and more crashes each time. And that would just be the way we end the Let's Play. There we go, there's a chalk. Like, I don't want to end this. I want to keep going. I want to build the insane city. Oh, we never had a block here. Oh, look at this scummy building. Who did that? Who was trying to save resources over here? That was my water bottle. Apparently my water bottle was trying to save resources. Good to know. Did we marble everything down here? Yeah, okay. This is all, like I'm so proud of random little things we have, like the tree farm. Digging out this room, this was filled with so many lava ponds. I'm so proud of that, and we haven't made the best use of it just yet. I want to be able to do that. I want to have a bunch of grind streams and, you know, accomplish things. How's this looking? Pretty good. Like, you know, I'm very emotionally attached to this world. It's just maybe not healthy, I don't know, but fact is I am, and I don't want to have to say goodbye to this. I don't know if we're ever gonna work on that bottom level, given that, you know, we have the farm over there already, and this is also like a weird level. Part of me is like, oh, what if we just go traveling again, you know? But then what if the normal villagers that aren't like part of structures, you know, just villagers in a village that aren't named, that aren't beekeepers, what if those then become issues? And, you know, I just want to play my video game, that's all really. So yeah, today will be a bit of a fixing day, I guess. You know, after I finish this episode, whenever that may be, I'll leave the house, I'll go on a little walk, you know, try to make some use of the Naked Community Day, and then edit, have dinner, and then torture myself with researching technical things for an old modded Minecraft version. AKA the thing that, good luck trying to find anything on that. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. I guess we just have this random thing here. random little expansion. Basically, this is where I want to start with strip mining paths. The dog is twitching in the background. Even though the lava is gonna make this a little harder. Oh, we have a cave there. But there could be entities in the cave, so I don't really want to go in there, you know? I'm gonna do that. Wait, are we on Violet? We're on 11, okay. Ah, that was not a block I meant to mine. Okay. Please no lava on top of us, but to be fair, that would be dripping through the ceiling already, so we are okay-ish, I guess. Right now I'm just thinking about all the things that we never finished, you know, like the little lore bits for all the cabins in the cabin mountains, filling up that hollow inside of the mountain in the cabin mountains, and then I wanted to build something on the other side of the mountain on that little beachy area. And there's just so much. I'm not done with this world. Do we just, you know, put a proper wall here? Do we try to get the obsidian? I don't even know. So in theory, the next strip mining... Here's the thing, I know people tend to leave 4 blocks between their strip mining things, which would mean we have the next path here. But so many times you can find stuff in, you know, these sort of blocks. So I'm someone who likes just keeping 2 blocks between their strip mining paths. Which might be too much, but I don't care. Just gonna mark this a little. Okay. And that. And then another one would be right here. Is that iron? No, that's just red granite. Okay. This is just, you know, I love my Minecraft world. I don't want it taken from me. I guess that was the real struggle of having, like, this, what's the word? Long-term Let's Play world. Because there could just always be issues. Issues that you're not prepared for, that no one really expected. But they can always happen, and I guess they will always happen. Oh no, we wasted a block of marble. What will we do? Now the slime's gonna cause us to crash. We still have blocks we haven't obtained. I wanna find those, you know? I wanna finally cut down the sacred oak tree and, you know, add in the footage that I mentioned. I would add to that, which I don't think I've mentioned what I want to do in so long, but we had the episode How Did Apples? And I think in that episode I decided that when we cut down the sacred oak tree, I would review different apple varieties. And that's something I've been doing every once in a while, like whenever, you know, there's a bit of like a seasonal change at the store and we get some new apple kinds in. I buy those and I do a little taste test, and that will be played on the time lapse of us cutting down that massive tree there. Which is very silly, but I'm just committing to what, 18? 18? 19? I don't know. Teenage me said. Though we can kind of be at home, I guess, but it's... take it with a grain of salt that we can be here. This is... I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to be able to play. And... the game's like, no. No, we are not. Let's risk it. Pretty sure there are a bunch of paintings without frames. Even though I know we switched a few of them when we started adding the resource packs. I hope you know, that I'll be able to find some sort of solution. And we have this one. Let me take a screenshot of the coordinates, just in case we're about to crash and I need to, you know, find out which one it is, because it's kind of hard sometimes for me to work with F3. I don't know why, okay? I'm old. And it contains numbers, and I'm not good with math, so what do you really expect here? If we, like, look around here, I don't want to jinx anything by saying it too loudly. But you know how I'm so confused when we go to the everyday life area and all the carpenter stuff. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I guess. Okay. Because this wasn't a thing while we were, like, actively working in this biome. We could always go back and forth between home and this area, and everything was loaded. Normally. Just fine. No random little issues. Hey, this one is at least a framed one. Even though the oak looks very bright compared to the other oak. I thought it was like sacred oak or something for a second. Might just be the light, honestly. No, I don't know. Like, I wanted to add little food items into these cabinets and stuff, you know? I wanna dye leather armor and put it in here. Can you dye burlap armor? You can make woven okay, that would be an option, because I don't know if... Can we dye this? If we... Alternative. Well, I guess we'll just have to try if we could dye that. Gonna walk around here a little, you know, appreciate things while they're still... Why? We were next to that. Okay, that and that works. The birdhouse is on there like it's supposed to be. The doors here, the fence is normal. Part of me is really worried that it might just be, you know, I've had this word for so many years. It's like 15.5 gigabytes now, I think. Like, what if the game just can't handle it? But even then, I'd be very open to trying some sort of way to, like, cut down the world size, you know? Like, if we were to, like... And I'm saying this is someone who doesn't know any technical stuff. Like, if we were to somehow in the world files delete previously loaded chunks while exploring, because, you know, we've done that a lot. And this is just since we've had Journey Map, you know, and we had the Atlas for, like, what, 800 episodes or so? So, if we were to, like, delete all of that out of the world files and go back to, like, what, a 4 gigabyte world? Could that help? Question mark? Is that possible? could that get our structures back? Like, you know what I mean? I'm very much open to trying things you're not really supposed to do, just for the sake of keeping this world. Like, I'm attached to it. I had this world when I was just a little child, basically. And this Let's Play has been, like, such a, like, what's the right word? Like, staple for the channel? I don't even know, but, like, the fact that so many people have discovered my silly little things because of this series, and that just means the world to me. Like, I'm just doing this because I enjoy it, and the fact that there are people out there that enjoy it too. That's just crazy. And I don't even care that currently Life in the Woods is on a bit of a low phase when it comes to the views. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, not because I want 100 plus views and everything. Like, I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, so where basically all the Life in the Woods videos were getting like 100 to 300 views each. or more sometimes. Not gonna lie, that was a little terrifying because every time I started a new recording session, I was like, oh god, what am I gonna talk about now? It needs to be something that like, you know, people relate to. That you know. If I just yap about my Pokemon Go adventures, that might not be too relatable. The fact that right now it's just like this chill little thing. A couple of people pop in here, there. It's nice, you know. And yeah, I don't know. We are now at 30 minutes of my recording session. A few crashes, you know, I kept talking through. A few I need to cut out. Fact is, you know, fingers crossed, this is not gonna break anything. We have paintings here. We have vanilla paintings that don't have frames. Fact is, we've been walking around here for a few minutes, and we're still alive. Make of that what you will. We could add a few more plants here. Because this is very, very green, and this is just some empty spaces still. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna leave the house now, try to get some shinies, and then maybe we'll find something, maybe in the depths of the internet. I just would like things to work. That's all. But yeah, if this video was like 5 minutes shorter than the others, I apologize. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day or night, whatever time it is where you are. But again, now everything DecoCraft wise and Carpenters is loaded, but we relogged all the way over in the Cabin Mountains. That was like the same distance as to here. Why is it now working again? You know? To be fair, now that we've been having this issue so often with the unloaded things, every time I see our creeper plushie that we intentionally placed, I was like, haha, let's put a creeper next to a bed. Now I'm like, oh my god, stuff is not loading. But then I'm like, oh, never mind. That's supposed to be a creeper plush. Thank you for being here. I really, really hope we can keep things running. And yeah, thank you for being here. Go drink water, take meds, take vitamins, stretch a little, maybe go for a walk, wear sunscreen, and yeah, goodbye!